upholds all things by his power, governs the world by his wisdom, looks down upon the earth, takes notice and care of all his creatures in it, and makes provision for them, and guides and directs them to answer the ends for which they were made, which is the sum and substance of providence. Let me give you one more from Wayne Grudem. Wayne Grudem says, we may define God's providence as follows. God is continually involved with all created things in such a way that he, 1, keeps them existing and maintaining the properties with which he created them. That's number 1. God keeps all things existing and he keeps them maintaining the properties with which he created them. By the way, this is why we can do science, because of providence, because we can count on things being maintained in their properties. You can have a watch. Why can you have a watch? Because the heavenly bodies all move the way they're supposed to move. They're maintained. They stay that way. We know that water freezes at the freezing point, right? 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Why do we know that? Providence. God sees to it that the things that he created maintain their properties. We don't live in a random universe. It is ordered and it is maintained. That's providence. So number 1, keeps them existing and maintaining the properties with which he created them. 2, it cooperates with created things in every action, directing them or directing their distinct properties to cause them to act as they do. So he cooperates with created things in every action, directing their distinctive properties to cause them to act as they do. He gives them their properties, sees to it that they maintain their properties, and then he directs them. He cooperates with them. So it's not deism. It's not the divine watchmaker, who just says, okay, fine, here are your properties, go, be free, find yourself. No, he cooperates with them. And then finally, he directs them to fulfill his purposes. Creates things, gives them their properties, sees that they maintain their properties, cooperates with these created things in every action, directing them to cause them to act as they do, and he directs them to fulfill his purpose. That's what we mean when we say providence. Well, if there's one passage of scripture to which I would turn to look at this question of providence, and there are many, it would be in Acts chapter 17.